but now we've got 15 last week. Look, I got a lot of 9 wins too. So we've got a duckling. I don't know what's in the pack. We're just playing blind. We'll take a couple ducklings. I mean, we'll always fish for a level where we can. We'll freeze horse. Let's be the Purple Poets. I like the Purple Poets. That's a pretty good name. Cookie the Cricket. I mean, Cookie has value, but I mean, we just got blown out. But we're running 2 ducklings, so what do you expect? What do you know? I think right now, give me one of these. Combine me, buy me. Yeah. Roll once. Get a level. I mean, 2 ants. You gotta freeze it. Also, we're now rocking the golden poop hat, if you haven't noticed. I've played so much of this that I just had like a ton of stuff to spend, so I literally just bought. I have the most expensive background in the shop and the most expensive hat. It's really bad. You know, just play with it. We're gonna take one of those. Save that. We're going to get rid of the mouse and get the free apple. And I think we're going to buy the 2 ants. And, you know what? We're going to apple the pig. Because I think maybe he could stick around. I'm not so much bragging as I feel a little bad for how much Auto Pets I've played. I've put an unholy amount of hours into this game on mobile. That was like the biggest thing, is the fact that it came out on phones. That was the end. It clinched it, you know. So now, anytime I've just got like a spare couple minutes, I'm like, oh, I'll just load up some Auto Pets. Okay, I think pilling the ants is the right idea. But here's what we do. I really wanted you to. Unfreeze you, freeze you, roll. Yeah. Sell the duckling. It's going to buff you. We do that. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy. Sell the horse. Sell the pig. This is the most insane pivot you're ever going to see. Fucking... You had a 50-50 shot and you failed me. Buy the rat. Buy another, or mouse. Buy another mouse. We're going to rely on yaks to get big. We're going big yak. So we'll kind of like scale 2 of them and then probably combine them when we get a 3rd one. Maybe koala could show up. That would be really nice. Koala pairs with yak really well. And honestly, I think we win this one. Yeah. So it wasn't that crazy of a pivot. How many what? How many what are you saying? Pill me. Don't hit a mouse. Don't hit a mouse. Yes, thank you. Now, sell you. Feed you. What if, hear me out, we sell you, get a free apple for you. Tropical fish, huh? Could think about a tropical fish. Another yak is beautiful. And then honestly, put me a little woodpecker kicker out front. Koala is exactly what we need. Okay, we've got the makings of a beautiful run here. I don't think the dodo's going to stick around long term, but even just giving, you know, a little 1-1 buff is not bad. I think it's 1-0, actually. Yeah, just a +1. I mean, it gives a little bit of something to chew on. We just got absolutely bodied right there. But we can combine. Let's put you out there. Let's do a little bit of that. I would love to give you that this turn, but I think we need to play it like this. Stork's not bad. Kangaroo's not bad. You could stick around. And honestly, you could stick around. You'd work really well on the dodo. So we're going to get +2, +1, +1, So we're getting 4-3 on the yak every turn right now. That's not bad. That's some decent scaling. That dog, I don't know that we're getting past that dog with melon armor. That is some early melon armor, man. I mean, look, he got a dog early. Kitty was screaming to come into your room. I just went to let her in, and she moved away instead against the wall. I mean, you know, that sounds about right. I don't think... You gotta go. Because we need the scaling. You need you. You need you. Put a dolphin here. What are you? You're not buffing any. You're not. Don't buff the koala. We need you to get the buff from the tropical fish. So you're gonna buff the tropical fish, but that's fine. But we need you to get the +1 health to keep scaling. Okay, and we got a 17-12 up front. Maybe a lollipop would be nice. I honestly like that snipe. That's pretty good. 2 for 1 there. Easiest win of my life. Look at that. We're on lethal, though, which is not great. But you could think about a badger at the back, but I don't... no, I don't see it. The tropical fish has got to go. Dolphin, not snake. I mean, it is... The dolphin's not a bad... It's a good, like, mid-game snipe animal. You need that really bad. You could think about a level 2 dolphin. I think I just rolled past a lollipop. I called it snake last game? Okay. Well... I've been known to mix up my words on occasion. So I think the tropical fish has to go. I think the tropical fish needs to... It's got to say goodbye. I think this yak is going to carry a lot here. Yeah, I mean, 3, that's easy. Oh, the math didn't work out. The math! Damn it. Okay. Roll me back. Okay, we have an idea of what's in the pack. So now we can win. Oh, it didn't save him. Damn it. Awkward organisms. Yes. I hit freeze. The game gave us a level right there. Maybe we'll get another one. I mean, 2 frilled dragons and an ant is really hard to beat on turn 1. Yes. Think about it. Yes. Freeze, freeze. Go cricket instead. Give the apple to one of the frilled dragons. Honestly, get out of here. Save you. The frilled dragon gets in-combat buffs for everything that you have with a faint trait. So having 3 of them right here, this is like early game gold. Honestly, we may not even want to level them up just yet, depending on what we get in the shop. We may want to keep them as level 1 for now. I do want to do that, but I want to keep 2 of them, and I'm going to run 2 crickets. I'm going to give you a croissant. I mean, 2 koalas. And why don't you take some meat? 2 koalas is good if a yak shows up. You know, once we hit what's yak, it's a level 2. If we get yak like within the next turn, then we're happy to see those koalas. Otherwise, I think we're better off going in elsewhere. The math worked out exactly that time. An elephant, huh? I just don't see it. I think you do this. I think you do that and that. I think you do it like this. You think about pilling the ant later. I mean, that's really nice. So we can do it like this for now because we don't have a yak yet, but then we'll level that up on the next turn. And that'll be our turn 5 level up, which is pretty good. That, I think, can work. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I would have liked to have gotten the, you know, meat value there, but honestly, getting past that kangaroo was worth it. And then we're not getting past the 9/9 elephant. That's just not happening. You can think about that and that, and then you can run a little ox on the side there. A yak. Oh, look, I know we just bought you. No. 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 You love it. Just casually killing your own unit. Yeah, I mean, as a Pokemon trainer, that would be good. This Charmander's just not really doing it for us. I think we're just going to have to kill him. As much as I would... No, you got to pill the ant in front of the ox. But you need the yak to get the double buff this turn. So it nerfs our Frill Dragon, but he's a 6/5 anyway. He's going to be an 8/7. No, he's going to be a 9/7 because of the croissant. It's better this way. Then we can pill you to get permanent. Yeah. Let's roll. We'll have space on the squad if we lose because we're going to pill the ant. But this is going to make our yak get a 2/2 every turn, which is beautiful. And if we could get a cucumber on him to eliminate his own self-damage, that would be pretty great. Their ox is bigger than ours, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think we still win here. Yeah. We win by 1. I mean, his garlic... Okay, I mean, the fact that garlic is in the pack is scary. Let's do a little bit of that. That's going to buff you. You get permanent melon armor. You could think about this. Than this. You're just a 7/5. So we've moved away from any of the summons, but a 7/5 is still a 7/5. You can think about putting meat on your turtle. Honestly, save that for next turn and put meat on the turtle. That's the better choice here. No, I'm going to keep the snail frozen in case we get more, because if we lose, then we've got a nice little trail of buffs coming out. Because we're still... the squad's not in its final form. Frill Dragon's got to go, and I don't think Ox is going to stick around much longer either. So when we pivot away from those, probably at the next loss, then we can kind of plug in some snails. And hopefully we get like 1 or 2 more. That'd be nice. You take you. Honestly, I could live with a can. Think about that. Buy that instead. Save that. Because I think if we die... eventually we want to pill the turtle and get permanent melon armor on the yak. Which, no, he'll... Well, I guess he'll remove it in the shop by hitting himself. So maybe that's not what we want to do. Because he'll remove his own melon armor. I think we... Oh, the number just worked out for him. That melon. Okay, so... No, you have to go. You're worthless. Yeah, and his cucumber would go away. But this is good. Then honestly, this is very nice. It's more scaling, and it's going to hit the koala and the yak, which is great because we don't really want you to... You're not going to stick around long term, so... And you could honestly think about replacing you with a lynx at some point. Or replacing you with a lynx. I mean, a 7/4 versus an 11/6, that's not that much of a difference. And I think, ultimately, especially as we start leveling, as we get more levels, I think the lynx is going to provide way more value and way more return than you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Man, Melon is really strong in this pack. Okay, it's time for you to go. You buff you. You buff you. I mean, a 6/7 is a 6/7, but I think he does need to leave. Put a lynx out there for now. You get out of here. You get into here and just crank you. Honestly, with the prevalence of all the turtles, think about both of those. A goat actually kind of goes off here. Do it like this. The word you wanted was motherfucker. Yeah, you motherfucker. I don't think we need the garlic yet. We could keep a sushi around. The koala's still going to be giving you 2-2. You're a 30-28 on turn 9. That's not bad, but we have one big unit. But the goat, because there's so much melon armor kind of floating around, I think the goat might be useful. For SWAT, and I'm thinking of donkey, not goat. I'm an idiot. The goat is going to give us return on buys, which actually is okay. No. No. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. We get a little bit of return investment on our buys, which is nice. Honestly, yeah. Roll one more. No? Okay, then you buy a sushi. And I mean, it hit all the units you didn't want it to hit, but you can live with it. We got 5 wins. We're on lethal, but we're kind of figuring out. I mean, we're only on, the second go of the weekly. We didn't look at it ahead of time. That's a big cow. Why are you buffing a cow so big? Oh, because you're running a chicken squad. That's why. His shop is going to be, like, out of control. Mr. Square Mouths. Okay, now is when you can start thinking about putting a pepper on you. The pepper is, well, no, because it's going to get overridden by the melon armor anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But maybe it's time for you to go in favor of, what do we have here? A 5, a 2, a 4, a 2. I think do it like this. 5, 4, 2, 5. Then you do this like this. It'll block his own hit from... No, it won't block his own hit from doing damage, but that's okay. It blocks it in combat, which is what's important. Now, as much as you've been doing work for us, I think it's time for you to go. I think you need to go to the front. I like that. You could think about an ostrich, honestly. You could think about an ostrich. I think you having you... Yeah, peanut overriding pepper is a problem. What if you do it like... Your placement doesn't matter because you're a 6. It's your placement that matters. So you go to the... You go to the front. No, you go to the front. This is terrible. Put me... Put me like this. Yeah, so everything's getting a buff except the koala. And then these two are going to be what possibly get death touch. Yeah. That's how we do it. Yeah, and he's now getting +3/+3. So he's a 38-33. That's pretty good. He got rid of his own pepper in the shop, so that was money wasted. Okay, good to know. Though he was us, but different. He had the same fucking squad, man. All right, roll me back. Let's do this again. I could take a little pig out front. Honestly. Give me 2 ants. Save a pig for next time. Let's be the offensive sausages. That's really good. His own damage overrode the pepper. Yeah. So now we know that the pepper will go away in the shop on a yak. That's important information. That's vital intel. That didn't really work. We got ant luck, but he just had a a bigger marmoset. You could do that, and you could freeze you. I think that looks pretty nice. Now we've got a built-in level up for turn 3 with the ant, which is good. Some good ant luck here would be nice. We got mild ant luck, but we still come out on top. Love that. Now, let's level up our ant and see what we get. We get an ox. I mean, I could live with an ox if you put it like this and put me a little bit like that. Roll once and see what happens. I would take a level up on a pig. Into a woodpecker next turn. And maybe freeze me a little bit of honey for the ant. I could see that working. I don't remember seeing pineapple at all. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, making you into essentially a 4-1 or whatever is not ideal, but we still win. Big pig coming in. Yeah, big pig. I don't think we run yak this time. I think we combine. We do this. I think we put a honey on you. I think we save you and think about more. Crab, huh? Crab, huh? I mean, that's 2 crabs. I think we just give you a little bit of buff, and we think about a crab. Because I think it's almost time for Frilled Dragon to get out of here. I don't think he's going to scale. This is beautiful. Taking out, doing a 2-for-1. Love a 2-for-1. And then this guy's just going to wipe you clean. So having him be a 7-5 versus what the Frilled Dragon... yeah, the Frilled Dragon needs to go. So you got to get out of here. And then I think, honestly, we just go ahead and do that. And then we give you one of these. Now we're invested in... We need to scale. Carcinization. Everything evolving into crabs. You are not wrong. I love freezing the snails. That's great. So really what we need is one unit that scales big. We need to scale deep so that you snipe my crab. How dare you? Oh, pardon me. So he's only a 3-3 that time. He didn't take the buff, but so close. Okay, I think we're a little lost in the sauce here. We've got too many things going on. Honestly, the pig can go. We do a little bit of that. We do a little bit of that. Why don't you take one of these? We think about freezing you. We think about a garlic. No, take the buff. It's better. But we keep the garlic frozen. We're running a 3-3 snail at the back, which is a little cursed, but... Anime snot drips? I mean, I could see that. You're not even close, helpless bludgers. Not even close. Okay, we can save one of those. We're not on lethal, so... Doing that into a level 2, that would be pretty sick. Let's give you one of those. I don't know that anybody needs a swap right now. You could think about you on a ox, maybe? No. This is the turn where I think we roll for something better. We're on turn 7. A hawk. Also, just 2 of those. So now we have to decide who we're scaling deep with. I mean, honestly, the ant might be our best option right now. Or... No, we don't... No, you don't scale the crab. That makes no sense. Get out of here. Come out. You get a whale going. Then you get a level 2 crab. Now we have something that we can scale the hell. And yeah, you're right. It does kind of look like a a bit of a Anime snot drip. Now we have potential to scale the whale. We're getting double duty out of the ant, which is nice. I mean, you're getting rid of your own 8-7, I guess, but you're passing that buff along quite nicely. I mean, I think this frilled dragon is just going to, like, decimate our whole squad, but that's okay. We kind of wanted to take a loss there so that we could do this. This will put us at 4. We'll sell back out to 6. Bye. We don't have enough. So, yeah, no, we're not going to scale the ant. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell you. Buy. Then we'll buy crab next turn. You get out of here. We don't need you anymore. We're on lethal. Now, so he's going to be an 8-9. We level him up next turn. He'll be even better. That whale at an 11-18 at this point is okay. We got to get past this big-ass dog with garlic. That could be a problem. I mean, we got past their mostly big units there. We draw. I honestly, a draw right there is pretty good. We've pivoted into something. Now we've got to ride it and see where it goes. So you take one of you. Now you're becoming a 9-18, which is even better. You need to get out of here. You need a bell pepper. Now, can a poodle work? Honestly, yes, it can. And it's going to start scaling wide. So now you think about, where do we go from here? I love that. Ooh. You could make that work. The whale ant team bugs you. What's wrong with whale ant? You're going to give +2/+2 versus +1/+1. So next turn, you're going to be better than what we have out. I would love to get the whale to level 2. This game does sound insane when you're listening in the background. Bug. So we eat the ant. The ant passes on its buff, hopefully to one of you. Yeah. You're wasting an 11-10. Yeah, but he's passing the buff on. I think we're going to win. Yeah. Yeah. Good crab. So, I mean, he's doing, what? 4-2 and then 1-2. So he's passing, 6-4 on by dying, which is not an insignificant amount. You need to go, and you need to get out there. The woodpecker's the next one to go. And honestly, deal 2 damage to 2 pets at the start. Get out of here. I don't even need you anymore. Put a leopard out. Then, now we don't... No. Yeah. Then we still save those. You're going to give a buff to you and you. So you need to go there. Yeah. We want you two to get the buff. Which means, yeah, we do it like this. Yeah. What is pot but a crab in transition? All shall become crab. I mean, oh man, their team's gonna be gnarly in like 3 turns. Beautiful. I mean, I would have loved to have like 1-for-1 with you there. This dog is gonna eat our fucking lunch. Damn it. How many did we get? 5 wins. That felt like more. Crab deserved more than 5 wins. The pivot just took too long there. All right, we buy a horse. We buy a fish. Save, roll around. Yeah, we take a cricket. Save 2 ants, because we'll farm a level up. We gotta be the famous eruptions. Shout out to, you know, your favorite famous eruptions in chat. That was a sad crab build. What are you talking about? It wasn't that sad. Okay, we lose. Honestly, turn 1 is so defined by what you get in the shop that it kind of doesn't even matter. Desync error. Get out of here. We'll do that. You could, I mean, give me one of those. No, you don't need it. The horse isn't sticking around. Yeah, there is a volcano erupting in Japan. You're not wrong. Didn't you say it was like near a nuclear power plant? Because if so, that's like really poor decision in like placement of a nuclear power plant. We're just gonna build a nuclear power plant next to an active volcano. What could go wrong? Kangaroo, huh? Fish. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. Kangaroo, it's your time to shine. I don't think the honey doesn't matter. Save a pill. Yeah. No, you don't need it. You don't need it. Toucan, huh? But apparently that volcano kind of is erupting all the time, so they're not actually that worried. Okay. Well, I mean, that's better then. Okay. I mean, we're going to get a little bit of... We're going to get at least 2 triggers on our kangaroo, which is nice. What we really want to do is try to build up a big unit in front of it. I don't know that we're getting past that frilled dragon, to be honest. Yeah, no. He was too hot. He was too beefy. A little too beefy. Now, I think you do this. I could live with that. You get one of those. Hit something worth... Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. Hitting something of actual value. Then we put you behind you. Now you two are expendable. Think about keeping a meat around. What about a stork? All right. Yeah. Okay. No. You gotta focus on you. The panda's a trap. It's too late. If we got panda way earlier, like if we could get a panda to go off earlier, that would be beautiful. But right now, the ox is gonna take us through at least a couple rounds. I mean, we're getting a 7-8 there on the kangaroo. We'd love to see a level up on the kangaroo. That would be really nice. No, you have enough faith. You don't need the snail. I think you take one of you. Get out of here. Get into here. Love it. Save me one of those. You're gonna think I'm insane. But I think this is how we play it now. So, hopefully, because we get the double trigger on the ox, he's going to at least let that kangaroo get a couple triggers, and hopefully that kangaroo will get some triggers for the other kangaroo. That's where we're kind of hoping this one goes. Well, I mean, or we just kill our own kangaroos because of really, really poor stork luck, but honestly, it was fine. Didn't matter. I love that. Give me one of those. And honestly, I kind of just love that. Oh, we'll take one of those. We'll take 2 of those. Nah, you don't need... We're just scaling for the ox. Let it sit and see how it shakes next turn. That was lovely. Beautiful. I mean, spitting out a 6'10" yak is pretty good. Jay didn't even kill the ox. Beautiful. So now, I mean, the dolphin did a little bit for us there. I think you go there. As much as I love you, that's a really early shark. And I think you could make it work. We don't need a level 3 woodpecker. It's a trap. But you could think about a can hitting the ox. That'd be kind of nice. I mean, you could even put a cucumber, but the melon is snipe protection. The shooting yourself in the foot strategy almost never works. Sometimes it works. Sometimes, you know, hedgehog goes off. The level 2 woodpecker... you killed my shark, you maniac. A level 2 sheep here is actually beautiful because it's going to get us, well, at least most of the way through the kangaroo, but that's fine. It's totally fine. This one's feeling good. This one's feeling good. We managed our pivot pretty good there. So I think you throw a can out there. Throw one of you. Honestly, think about it for a second. Buy one of you and then think about it next turn. That's if the shark is gonna stick around, he's got to get a buff. But now that we have 4 level 2s, I think a lynx makes more sense because that's a sniper that's dealing 8 damage right off the rip. And if we can level him up, it's going to be even more. So I think we keep the lynx around and give him a cucumber, and that's going to be a much better value in the long term. Because I think right now what we got going on this side of the squad, we're a little front-loaded with some damage at the moment. And I think that's going to benefit us in the long run. I think we're going to have enough time to scale the lynx, and it's going to be, because right now he's only a 10-10 at that point. That's not enough to carry us late game. Our lion is pretty sick. Ooh, okay. Change of plans. We're going to roll lion. We're going to put you there. Oh, I would love to get a cow out there, but I don't know that we have anything to take the spot because we still kind of need the woodpecker. We kind of need the stork. Honestly, think about that. You could think about a level 3 stork. And you take one of you. I think that's how we do it. So now the lion's going to be a 16-16. Does he double? No, I think he's a 50% right now. But if we can level him up, he'll double. I mean, that's a really fucking big dog. We're gonna get through him, but at what cost? We're not dying. Oh yeah, we eked out a draw there. I love it. With a dog that big, that early, yeah, you love eking out that draw. That's just beautiful. We don't need a woodpecker. The woodpecker's the next unit to go. What it's going for yet, I don't know. But it's the next unit to go. You could honestly go now for a swordfish. You're going to kill yourself at the start of battle, giving you a buff, but you're going to do damage. Then the stork is going to give you... So now you're getting 3 triggers on the ox. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I would love something to feed the lion with. Ooh, I would rather him get more health. I would really love just more lions, to be honest. You're right, it does conflict with the lion. I didn't think of that. Okay. We roll and sort it out next turn. Now a turkey. Okay. No. Lion, you have to leave. turkey is better in this instance because we're going to get more value out of our stork with the turkey. Okay. The lion was a good idea, but the rest of our squad just sort of necessitated a pivot into something else. It's just a little pivot, but we're eking into the late game now, so we got to start thinking about long-term efficacy of the squad in order to, if we actually want to make things go off. Now, it didn't work here, but I don't think the lion would have saved us. That the lion wouldn't have saved us there, so it doesn't matter. And we're still kind of waiting for the swordfish to pop off. So you got to take you. You're important. Man, as much as I loved the turkey idea, I think this is the better idea for now. We really hope for some high-level units. We kind of got some high-level units, but not enough. So the ostrich is going to gain +1/+1 for every tier 5 or higher pet. So we're just going to keep him frozen. And eventually, I mean, he's going to start getting 8/8s per turn, 10/10s per turn. And that's beautiful. I mean, that's a really big rooster. I'm really glad it's only a level 1. Because that means we get to 2 for 1 there. That means we get to go there. We draw. Okay. I can live with a draw. My stats are a little low. But honestly, you take one of you. We're rolling for... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now I think you need to take the buff there. Beautiful. We love that. So now, the fact that we got an extra and we can keep it frozen, that's honestly fantastic because now you're going to get, what, a 12/12 buff? A 6/6 buff. Okay. Did they nerf the amount that you got? Oh, we really needed you to get bodied. We really needed him to get bodied. Was that lethal? No. Okay. Did they limit you now? Oh, it's gain +1/+1. Okay, we need him to be level 2, which we're not going to get with this. I mean, let's just be honest. But I hate to do it, but I think it's your time, man. I think we have to go all in on this big ostrich in the back. As much as I would love... I mean, I guess you could do one of those. Give him a little bit of a buff, I guess. Save one of those. I mean, he's still getting a 4/4. Lost to the crunchy bagels. I mean, we got an 18/25 with melon out there now. I mean, we got to have something like that if we're going to hang at this point. Unfortunately, this yak is just going to absolutely body us. We're going to lose to a bee. Oh, man.